It's Donna. Let's dive right into this while I still have it fresh. You are just getting to the point where you are confident with yourself. You've made peace. That's why, because I knew the words would get messed up. You've made peace with your past in knowing that you've learned everything you were meant to learn from it. You're just now being okay being who you are. Not because you erased the past or changed it. You changed how you saw it. You changed how you viewed it. You've been making this collection of experiences that have happened that made you into who you were. That's what the shedding of all of this is. You're shedding off that past version of you that was living out of the trauma, the excuses, the whatever it was. The, oh, I just wanted attention. The whatever, it doesn't matter. You're shedding that off, and you're just now being you. You're this person who is able to see because you stop and think before you act. And it's like when you stopped doing that and you started making your decisions based on what you thought you wanted to have happen, not so much on how you would feel about it, that's when you were building up, that negative karma, the negative energy. You send it out, you receive it back. You send it out, you receive it back. And you've been shedding that off. You've been working through it, making peace with it. And giving everyone in that story grace. And now you're able to be who you really are. If you had guilt then, it's gone. And it's leaving. But it's gone. The balance. Something about the balance. That has been coming up hardcore. So yes, something about balance. Maybe balancing it. Not making those decisions out of anger, hate, fear, resentment. Oh, I'm going to get you back. Whatever. Or whatever. No ulterior motive. Instead, you're in that place again and you can think. That creative part's opening up. You can actually think through, instead of just emotionally reacting right away, you can think through that action or reaction before you do something based on, just because I thought I should. And like I said, so in shedding that, now you're just showing up like la la. You don't necessarily have to, but when you do, you automatically make the choice that makes you feel better. And I don't mean feel better like I got my revenge. You feel good inside. Deep in your soul, you know that what you're doing is in alignment with your soul. That's what's putting you more and more and more in alignment with your soul, or your soul's purpose, what your soul actually genuinely authentically desires, instead of the masks we've been wearing, or you've been wearing, I've been wearing collectively. Oh man, I'm serious. If you can feel it in your bones right now, because I've been getting, and I keep seeing the synchronicities and trying to catch the message, and then I caught myself in there and I was like, I have to do it right now. I'm so excited to share that with you. I hope that resonated. I hope it makes sense too. This is what I fully believe. It only makes sense when it is real for you, when you have felt it and understand it, because there's that click of connection of the puzzle piece falling into place. It wouldn't just be I kind of think. That's questionable, but maybe that just means you're on the path to it. I know when I'm trying to figure something out, I'm trying to deal with my demons, whatever you want to call it, that's what I'll do. I'll be but is this the real me? Is this what I wanted? Is this real? Does it does that slide into place there? And, if it doesn't, I just keep going. And eventually I'm that was the lesson. Because it's something that keeps itching, the itch, that keeps itching at you, and you just can't quite figure out. You keep thinking you got the answer to it and you feel better, but then it nags at you again and you're why won't this, certain things from the past have even come up here lately with old friends, and just, I still don't really know why it's coming up. Maybe just for the sake of the message, to have that synchronicity, I don't know. But some of them I'm still why is that memory with that person? And then sometimes also the person will, come up and I'm why did the conversation just steer to where I could talk about this dude? And I think I'm just realizing that's why. Because obviously there's something in either that moment or something that's unfinished. Maybe energy or chord-wise. Maybe it needs broken or split, or maybe it's gonna be. Maybe that's just a part of it where it's on its way out. But anyway, yes, you're shedding that off. I know that's something I've also been working on. So I think for me, when someone can point it out and say, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing, and like I said, you're like, oh, that's what I'm doing, then it's like now you can focus towards it. Now you can actually say, okay, I know that's what I'm working on, and you can have that mindset, throughout the day. So it helps you get there faster. That's why I share it. So okay, I love you all, and I hope this resonates. Peace.